Alright guys, so we got a pretty cool video today. We're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 15 Pro. I got my hands on a dummy unit, and if you guys don't know what the dummy units are, basically the case manufacturers have the schematics for the iPhones. They use those to make these dummy units or mock-up units just so they can test their cases and screen protectors and make sure everything's good before launch. So, like I said, I have the iPhone 15 Pro, just came in this little black box. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the differences. I'll compare it to my 14 Pro Max just to show you guys a little bit more, and I might throw like a case or two on just to show you guys what it looks like. So we'll put this off to the side here. Taking a look at the phone, on the back you're not going to notice too many differences right away. The camera bump is going to be larger this year, so it does come down and to the right a little bit further. I tried a 14 Pro case on this, it didn't fit at all, so it doesn't look like the cases are going to be cross compatible this year. On the side here, you got your power button. And then on the opposite side, this is where the changes are going to start. So you got your SIM tray for non-US models. You have your individual volume buttons. I know there was a rumor that it was going to be like touch sensitive or one solid rocker. It looks like it's going to be two separate buttons there. And then the mute switch is going away this year. So I have a few cases that kind of prove that as well. The cases have an actual button for this right here. So the mute switch is going away and it's going to be replaced with an action button. If you guys have not heard of the action button, basically what it is, you have it on the Apple Watch Ultra. You can press this button and map it to do a few different things. So you'll probably be able to silence your phone, turn on the flashlight, maybe call somebody, open a certain app. So this will kind of be like your all-in-one button, but the mute switch is in fact going away. And then on the bottom here, you have your speaker cutouts. You do have a Type-C port. I tried a lightning cable, it didn't fit. I did put a USB-C cord in there and it did fit perfectly. Let me see if I have one here. I have the Apple MagSafe charger. So just putting that USB-C in there, it does fit perfectly. Now it doesn't go all the way in because like I said, it is a dummy unit, so it's not, 100% ready for everything. But the USB-C cable does fit in there. So the days of carrying two cables are over. We can just carry one for all of our devices for the most part. And then on the front, iPhone 15, 6.1 inch Pro, you still have the dynamic island, which is rumored to come to every single model this year. I was also told the same thing by a few different companies. So dynamic island is rumored to come to every single iPhone 15. And then you have the much smaller bezels going around the device. So I don't know how much smaller they are going to be, but maybe 30-40%. Regardless, you will notice it when you're looking at the screen that the bezels have shrunk this year. And then on the side, if you guys can tell, it's a little bit hard to tell. I'll bring my 14 Pro Max over here real quick. Taking a look at the sides there, the 14 Pro Max, if you guys have held one in your hands, or a 13 or a 12, anything like that, you already know that the sides dig into your palm just a little bit. They're a little bit sharp. On the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max, they have rounded out the back as well as the front here, so it's much more comfortable to hold in the hand as opposed to it digging in your palm. So they have curved the back and the front here just a little bit. Sides are still going to be flat. And then taking a look at the camera bumps here, if you guys can tell, the 15 Pro is just a little bit larger than the 14 Pro series. And then on the side, the cameras do stick up just a little bit further on the 15 Pro. So if it bothers you that the 14 series kind of wobbles when you put it on his back, this is definitely going to annoy you. On the bottom here, you have your charger cutouts, USB-C as opposed to Lightning. And then on the side, like I said, the mute toggle switch is going away and it is going to be in favor of the action button here. So it looks like those are most of the changes. We are rumored to get titanium instead of stainless steel. So the days of fingerprints on the sides of the phone are over as well. So all of these smaller changes kind of build up to what is, in my opinion, a much larger upgrade. We have the titanium on the sides, the larger camera bump, which kind of, points to a better camera. We have USB-C on the bottom there, which is amazing. We've been waiting for a long time for that. We have the rounded edges, more comfortable in the hand, the action button. We have the smaller bezels on the screen there. So all in all, I think this is going to be a pretty decent upgrade. I'm going to bring a case or two over here just to show you guys what it looks like. If you saw my top aramid fiber cases, both of these were on that list. This is going to be the Banks Armor Pro. So just kind of taking a look around, power button. And on the opposite side, like I said, we have that action button now. So they kind of accented it with an orange color, just like the Watch Ultra. But most of my other cases are just solid color here. So you're not going to have a button as opposed to a cutout that was on the 14 series and 13 and so on and so forth. So No more cutout. Now it's going to be the action button there. And just to kind of give you a look, see what it's going to look like on the 15 Pro, that's going to be the Banks Armor Pro case. And then if you are into something a little bit more minimalistic, this one was also on the list. This is going to be the Banks Armor Air case. So I'll pop this one on just to kind of show you guys what it's going to look like. So this is going to be the 15 Pro. Now, if you're not a techie like us, right, if you're just a general consumer and you see this phone in this case, you're probably not going to know it's the 15 Pro, not the 14, 13, or 12. But if you're watching this video, chances are you're a techie like myself. You will notice the titanium sides, the better camera, larger camera bump there, USB-C, the rounded off edges, the action button. Like I said, all of these smaller kind of upgrades are coming together to be a much larger upgrade than we initially anticipated. So this is going to be the iPhone 15 Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.